Hello and welcome back to a new video on good old Celina. It was snowing yesterday, so apparently it's still quite too cold to work outside on the boat itself. I'm still focusing on work inside the workshop. However, the other day I was able to remove my steering pedestal because this needs to be overhauled as well. And to be honest, it was really shocking what I was able to see. Bearings which were basically torn apart or were blocked, and it was really surprising that the steering was still working. So the reason I'm removing my steering pedestal is just not for an overhaul. As a matter of fact, I want to have a complete new one. On top of the column, I will have a pedestal which will hold my plotter and of course a proper compass. Another nice feature I'd like to install on my steering pedestal is an electronic gearbox, respectively an electronic gas lever. As a pilot, I'm used to fly-by-wire systems, and this is what I'd like to install here on my boat as well. But now let's head over to the workshop and I can show you specific parts of the steering pedestal, how rotten they really were. I guess this one is gone rotten and I need a new one as usual. This is one of my bearings from the steering pedestal, and this one is completely blocked. It doesn't even turn anymore. Quite surprising that my steering worked for the last 1,400 nautical miles, which I was sailing through the Mediterranean. Rather shocking if you think about it right now, but even worse is this one. This is basically ripped in pieces, the inner ring, and I don't know if you can see it properly, the balls from the ball bearing. After I disassembled my steering pedestal, I was able to have a look at the steering shaft, and it was, I don't know how, but it was out of center. It was not aligned anymore correctly, so that's why I brought it to a specialist to fix it. You can see here the cockpit floor, and this is exactly where the old steering pedestal was mounted to. And as usual with this boat, every single through hole was not sealed properly. You can see the wood here, again, rotten completely, which means I have to get rid of, I guess, most of the cockpit floor and rebuild it from scratch. Now, after I've seen the state of the old pedestal, I'm thinking about constructing a complete new one. It will have a nice column and a base. The base will be done out of G10, the DIY compressed laminate. Now let's head over to the workshop and let's have a look how it's done. After I built the base of my steering column, let's focus on the column now itself. For my new steering pedestal, I'm going to use this GRX 100 foam, which can withstand 100 kilograms per cubic meters of force. And I'm now just cutting the correct pieces, which will eventually build the column later on.
I've never been known for my cautious side. You should know that I'm well aware. I don't want anything left untried. Will you come with me, mon cher? So let us just do my love and not stop thinking of this over. So let us just do.
This should become my steering pedestal. This will hold my steering shaft and a lot of electrical cables for different appliances. I will obviously have to make it stronger, and this means I will have to glass it. I will drill holes for the shaft and glassing it from the inside as well to make it super stiff and durable. But as the weather now is improving, it's getting warm outside, let's focus on something different instead.